Welcome to Toffee TV. It is my three things from West Bromwich Albion 0, Everton 1 tonight at the Hawthorns. Big win for Everton tonight. Had to overcome a difficult team. You know, Sam Allardyce has really started to shape West Brom now and give them a little bit of a fighting chance. They're well organised. You know, Manchester United drew there the other week, so it's not an easy game to go and win. Now they've had won at the weekend, so there was always going to be a difficult task. So for Everton to get over it is another little tick. They've now won 9 away games, Everton, which is incredible amount, really. And I think it's the most we've won for a number of years. So it's great for Everton to have achieved that. And listen, you wouldn't back against them winning in other places as well, the way they're playing at the moment. First thing I'm going to talk about is Jordan Pickford, the much maligned England goalkeeper. Has had this third clean sheet on the run. He's been questioned on here, and rightly so, I believe. I think at times he's caused himself issues. I think his form had dropped off. I think Robin Olsen coming in has really helped them focus. I think possibly he was too comfortable at international level, and I think he was probably too comfortable at club level as well. But Robin Olsen coming in on loan seems to have sharpened his mind. He's been left out a few times. The manager has said that he will continue to rotate for the rest of the season. Robin Olsen injured at the moment, so there's obviously no way that Pickford wouldn't be in the side at the minute. But that being said, got injured against Newcastle and missed a couple of games and has been back in and has been fantastic. The performance at Anfield was brilliant. Match-winning save the other night against Southampton to give us the 3 points, and he's pulled off a brilliant save in the opening 90 seconds of this one. But it wasn't just his goalkeeping tonight in terms of saving shots. He just looks at the moment like he's a lot calmer between the sticks. He looks like he knows what's going on. Sometimes he comes for punches and you're not convinced, but that probably because he's not 6'5". But I feel like his decision making is getting better, and so if he carries on like this, then I don't think people will have too much of a problem with him. Is he going to be the greatest goalkeeper in the world? Probably not, but he's a really good goalie. He's England's number one, and at the moment he deserves to be Everton's number one. He's got to keep it up. He's got to keep his form up. He's got to keep the calm nature of it up. And hopefully seeing a sports psychologist and everything else is really helping him, go through processes to keep him calm in games, and Everton are benefiting from it. So 3 clean sheets on the run is excellent. So well done, Jordan. Credit where credit's due. And you've been excellent in the last few games. Second thing I want to talk about is Everton's ability to defend. It's been questioned at times this season. And obviously Carlo Ancelotti discovered the formula with the 4 centre-backs playing right the way across the back. That got us some real important points in over December and January. But obviously Luca Dean was fit again, and the manager has tried it with Seamus Coleman and Luca Dean, and we seem to let goals in. It wasn't just their fault, the midfield wasn't the same. But I think Everton look really comfortable defending, Leeds especially. They all kind of know what they're doing. They fall into a very well-defined shape. They're all behind the ball. And I think that's a real strength. We can, and I do, bemoan sometimes the way we look when we're passing the ball out. The way we sometimes not sometimes, certainly tonight we weren't incisive enough. We'd break into space and then stop and turn around and knock it back. Or pass it sideways when you want Gomez to run and attack the box. Or Bernard was guilty of it tonight. Alex Iwobi slowing everything down before they pick up the pace again. So we can criticise that, and sometimes our passing is late, doesn't get there. Decore a few times guilty of giving sloppy passes away and they break on us. But the one thing I think is a real big strength in this Everton side is the ability to sit in and defend. I think Michael Keane and Ben Godfrey are 2 defenders that like to defend. I think Mason Holgate makes a huge difference back there from full-back area. Yeah, he's not great at the other end of the pitch. I don't think he'd tell you he was, but I think defensively very good. And then obviously when you've got Luca Dean who's flying forward at left back, it gives you that little bit of creativity from deep. So I think this is something that people should be celebrating, is not the right way, but people should be kind of applauding how good we are at getting results, grinding results out. And like I said on the other video, at the time of recording, Everton are 4th in the Premier League table, so they're there for a reason. We played 26 games. This isn't September or October and we've had a great start and others haven't got going, but 26 games in, there's 12 games to go, and Everton are in the top 4 positions at the moment, and they're there because of their ability primarily to defend. We do need more goals, we need more shots, we need to create more chances. That's That's a given. And some might say that by doing that, we wouldn't be as strong defensively. I kind of disagree. I think if you get the other elements right, you can do both. You could still have a really good defensive structure if you've got people who can get around the pitch. And don't forget, tonight we had no Tom Davies. Alan wasn't fully fit, which is why he started the game on the bench. You know, and when you're missing people like that, we had no Seamus Coleman who you could have threw on the right-hand side with 20 minutes to go. So big players out the squad. No Yerry Mina, of course. So looking at it like that, then yeah, Everton have had players out and we're still able to grind out results. And, you know, it was a brilliant result tonight, but based on that defensive core. And I think that should be lauded by Evertonians at the moment, just how good and how strong they are. And how much work Carlo Ancelotti, David Ancelotti, Duncan Ferguson have done on shape and being able to defend. So just wanted to talk about that really. And then finally, just a brief one, just to say it's really good to see the likes of Gylfi Sigurdsson back on form. He was subbed tonight. In the starting 11, I didn't have him in my starting 11 and said bring him on after an hour, which the manager did. I will bring him on after an hour when the game is slowed down, keep him fresh. He come on, he sets the goal up, doesn't he? He gets the assist. He's got that quality. And I think at times we did miss his quality tonight on the ball, particularly in the hole just behind the front two. And maybe at times Everton could operate with a 4-3-1-2 with him as the 10 or James. I didn't even include James, did I, before on the players' mission? Wow. But back to Gylfi Sigurdsson, it's great to see him, you know, really producing. And I think since about November, he's really proved key for us. Okay, there's games where he's too slight. Him and Gomez in the same midfield isn't great because neither of them are mobile enough. But that's not to say they haven't got quality, because they haven't, particularly Gylfi Sigurdsson, his creativity from dead balls, not necessarily shots at the goal from free kicks, but his crossing ability, but also his ability to pick a pass and his ability to score goals. I think it's really good for us as a squad and for us as a team to see him coming back to form. And similarly, even though, you know, this kid will be in all the time, is Richarlison. It's great to see him back on form as well. I think that's 5 games on the bounce now that he's scored in, 12 for the season, his 6th Premier League goal of the season. And if he can get himself into double figures for Premier League goals, then I think he'll be key. He won us the game on Monday against Southampton. He's won us the game on Thursday. He scored at Anfield in the derby. So immediately the goals are flowing, and the key goals, and that's what we need. And if we can get Dominic Calvert-Lewin back up and scoring goals as well, then we are going to be more potent and we will win these tight games, because once you've got the quality we have in the final third, then it enables you to win football matches that are tight, and those wins are ultimately the ones that will get you into Europe. It could end up with us being in the Champions League. It might not. It could end up with us being in the Europa League or the Conference, whatever it's called. We just need to keep winning. 6 more wins would be delicious, wouldn't it? And, you know, that'd give us another, 18 points. That'd give us 64 points, which would be a fantastic return this season. And that's without drawing any. So great to see those 2 lads back, and they will be key in these final 12 games. Right, that's it. I've rambled on long enough. Everton have won the game. It wasn't amazing, but we've won it, and that's all that matters. 3rd win on the run, 3rd clean sheet on the run. It's absolutely great. And that's it. That's your lot. Make sure you subscribe, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you want more videos, why not become a patron, where we do daily live videos, tactical videos, all sorts. Come and try it for a month if you fancy it. See you later.